actually no idea if this is speaking or not, because now that I've changed everything. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, hold on. My mic's bugging around. Let's give it a sec. I don't think this mic knows what it means to be normal. There you go. Alright. Done a bunch of pre-recordings before I started, and I had it perfect, and then it bugged out on me again. So let's hear myself. Ah! That's all peaking. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Welcome everyone. I did not stream Sunday or Saturday or the previous Sunday or Saturday. I'm not entirely right yet. Still battling something. Keys. This thing. Right. So last week, 2 weeks ago, we were actually busy programming a beast tamer. I'm not about to call this something that could get me into trouble, because it's not something that'll get me into trouble, because why would it get me into trouble? The benefit of, or not the benefit, the point of what we're trying to make is we want player combat. We would like our beasts to assist us in combat, and we would like to be able to tame a multitude of beasts. So this is what we got working last time. We got the beasts to follow the player character, and they rotate to face the player character. There's actually something I want to do with that rotation, so we're gonna have to do like a threshold thing, but essentially I'm not going to be streaming for too long, so I think what I'm mostly going to be doing is I'm going to be covering the ideas of everything that I want to do. Why did I close the colors? Give me my colors back, thank you. Does it have... no snapping. Okay, that's okay. Right. So, we have... I have a drawing tablet right now. That would mean I would either have to sacrifice my face or my beautiful mic. Beautiful face, beautiful voice. Which one do I sacrifice? Which port is which? That one's camera. I've unplugged that one. Yeah, I'm gonna unplug camera. My face will be back. Don't panic. Right. Tablets down. Plug this in. Where's the pen? Where is the pen? There's the pen. Alright, cool. You guys don't have my face right now. I guess I'll give you guys a nostril view. Oh! Ha! 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 That's not gonna work. Alright. Sorry guys, no view. But what I would like to do is set this slightly bigger. Right. So a few standard things. We already established that that's horrible. That this is our beast. There you go. This is our beast. Right now, it is rotating to face a player. But rotating the sprite doesn't always work, especially if we are going for a view something like this. Because if we were to rotate this, let me grab this tool real quick, we'll end up with that. Not so good. So instead, what I was thinking is we have the, let's do something like this. And just do that. So this would be the direction of beast, and this rotates, which returns a rotation value between 0 to 360 degrees. And then what we do is we take this and translate it. Where's my stuff? Translate it. Why are you like this? Translate it into directions, up being 0, left being, I believe this would be 90, and we have a threshold at 45, and then this just repeats all throughout. This would be 270, and why can't I do basic math? If it's plus 45, that would make this 225 and 315. Alright. Which means from 0 to 45 we do up. Actually no, that would be wrong. From so it's from 315 to 45. We do up. From 45 to 135, we do left. From 135 to 225, we do down, and from 2 to 5 to 3 1 5 we do right. And obviously this flips if it calculates the other way around. It's just my left hand side at ass is anti-clockwise a lot of the times. This is left. Yeah, this is left. It's right. It's my left. Right? No, if it faces up, that is left. Just comes to show. It just comes to show. I can't be trusted with this. But this is still anti-clockwise. Yes, it's still anti-clockwise. Alright, so this obviously, that's one thing that I still want to get into trying and whatnot. There you go. Alright, so this obviously is rotations and stuff for the beast, so let's just put it here. Beast rotation. However, I would like to add a function that would tame the beast. So for now, what we have is the player character with a beast following it. So this is the player, this is the beast, and the beast is currently set to follow. So set to follow the player. And we get down to 5. Right. So, and we have this 5 times, where each beast follows the next beast in line. Now, this is all currently hard set, but what I would like is for the player, all right, to let's for now do press E on a beast and this would add the beast you can draw better than that, Heinrich, into the queue, and then the queue would end up giving me my beasts following the player. Right. So a few things that we have open. That is settings. There you go. If we go here, we'll see that we have a target transform. And the first one in the queue is set to the player. The second one in the queue is set to a random beast. And then the player one just has some speed controllers and things. So what we want to do is we would like to first add a queue to the player. So So we would like to add queue because that's how it's spelled. Add queue to player. Limit to 5 because player character is also combatant. So this puts us at a round number of 5 monsters, 1 player. Not monsters, beasts. 5 beasts, 1 player. I hope it's not peaking. I'm sitting very close to the mic right now. I hope it's not peaking. I don't need the tablet anymore. Let me disconnect that. We connect this. This back on. I put it to the FHD. There you go. Alright, I want to limit it to 5, and we would like to press E to add. So the only reason why we are adding this is because we want to make way for the beast add function. So this is why we have this function. There's currently no comment or anything. We just want to add beasts. We want to limit it to 5. We want to add them to the queue of players, and then we want to set the queue. Set queue to follow. Alright. And then it is first follows player, second follows first, etc. Right. This, since we have a limit of 5, I guess we can hard code this. So it's based off of the positional slots, not so much based off of the based off of anything else. So yeah, I guess let's do that. I could make it modular. No, I think I'm good where I am. Alright, so let's first start with the player. So we're not going to touch player movement. Instead, I would like to create a new script. Call it player inventory party. Player party. Alright, so player party. I'm curious if I should create scriptable objects now or later. I think let me do it later. Let's for now do just standard game objects. So we're gonna remove this. Do a public game object of party and do I do this? No, that limits it. Is equal to game object 5. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's in the controls, so I'm going to want to add the E function. I don't know if I actually want to add it here much rather, because if I add it here, the differences would be that here it's more a debugger than an actual control. Oh. No, come on. Kom gaap ik zo. What is this? Oh, right. This is the reference I was using. Right, I don't need a reference anymore. Yeah, this is the player controller. Right. I think that's added here. Public void. Update. Take a quick look at some of my settings. Input. Fire. Jump. Run. No E. No E. Okay. Duplicate this. Call it. Interact. Alternative positive. No alternative positive, so just one pressing. Okay, cool. I actually just now thought of a different way to do this. So if we go back here, do debug, not debug, public bool debug equal to false. Oh no, let's do true because I want it actually to be true naturally. So if debug is equal to true, cool. Then we do if input dot get key down E. There's an easy way to solve this, because I just now thought about it. We need a cost array. I don't always remember what this looks like, so let me just quickly look that up. Unity raycasting. I'm probably talking too soft. I'm not too sure. Let's take a look at docs. Layer mask. But this is looking for layer masks. Am I gonna want to look for layer masks? I'm pretty sure 2D raycasting works a little bit different. Unity 3D ray. No, that's why did I type 3D? Unity 2D raycasting. Physics 2D.raycast. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. We are looking for which body? Oh no, we need to assign a rigid body? For what purpose? I'd like to show what I'm looking at. So all this, pretty good, pretty great. Alright, like this, love this. What's this? We're assigning our own rigid body. And then we're casting a ray straight down. Raycast hit 2D raycast vector minus up. If it hits something, float distance math. Hit dot point dot y transform position y. Float height error minus float minus force. Oh, this is a gravity script. Okay, but it gets the point across. What wants this? I want that. The problem is we're not changing the character's rotation, which means it would always cast forward. Ooh. I could do an overlap sphere, but the problem I have with an overlap sphere is it checks for everything, not just where you're facing. There's a little bit more that I'm gonna have to add in here. Okay. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do for the player what I'm gonna do for the NPC is I am going to change the actual rotation of the player object. So let's take a quick look and see how this works. So we're actually just changing the transforms here, so that's okay. I think what I want to do is not necessarily change the rotation, because I feel like that's looking for trouble. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to do... How do you do this again? Public enum. I don't remember if it has to be part of it or separate, but we'll see how this goes. View direction. I'm gonna do up, down, left, right. Cool. Here we need to add a, yeah, because we want to access it. So public view direction, vder, right? And then here is. We are checking. Where is it? Case. Oh. So switch. A input role, and then case. New vector2 up. Is that allowed? No, that's not allowed. Figure it out now. Vector2 dot up. No. I'll figure this out now. Break. One more. Case. Break. And then one for default. It's just break. Okay. Try something. Of course it doesn't work. Let me try it here then. Private vector2. Check which is how would I do this? I don't remember how to do this. this is equal to new vector 2 4 and then private void awake I know there's a better way to do this. I know for a fact there's a better way to do this. It's just I can't seem to get what I'm looking for right now. New vector 2. So this would be positive y because this is moving up, and then what do you mean you don't accept that? It's the exact same input. It's vector 2 versus vector 2. What do you mean it's a problem? I'm gonna fucking murder someone. Okay, hold on. Let's go here. Unity switch case. Because I know it's not wrong. I know what I'm trying to do is not wrong. Yeah, I am doing the right thing. Array size cannot be specified in a variable declaration. What do you mean? An expression with type vector 2 cannot be handled by a pattern of type check 2. What? Check is a vector, and I'm specifically calling a specific array in the vector. An expression of vector 2 cannot be handled by a pattern of type check. How is this not allowed? They're both vector 2s. How is this not allowed? How is this not allowed? I don't understand how this is not allowed. This is going against everything that I know. namespace check could not be found. Are you missing or using a directive assembly reference? So check could not be found, even though check is directly specified here, here, and here. So why can't you find check? It's because I stated it as private. Because I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to change anything. Yeah, see, it didn't change anything. It's still a problem. Why can check not be found? Alright. This is CS 0246. Here it is. Type or namespace name could not be found. You are missing or using directive or an assembly reference. Resolve error warnings related to can I get this one, please? These compiler errors indicates one of these problems. The project doesn't reference the required assembly. To fix this, add reference required assembly. You misspelled the name. CHECK, CHECK, CHECK. Alright. You use the variable name where the name of a system type was expected, such as type of operator. You use the global scope operator. Did I? Nope. You're accessing an extension member of either the namespace isn't specified in a using directive, or you are not referencing the assembly that contains the extension. I tried. Let's see there. Still an issue. Okay, cool. So that was not the issue. Doesn't help I add a list. Doesn't help I do a vector juicy dir. It doesn't help I do this. Doesn't help I do that. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Because here's the other problem: is if I do new vector to up, it has a problem here. It doesn't like this. But if I do this, it doesn't like this either. So this doesn't work. Let's take a look real quick. Switch case with vector to Oh, something happened. Sup, X-Hister. Thanks for the follow. Back to research. Let's try this. Vector 2. And then I do C dir 0. Does that work? No. No. Oh wait, this is a way more. I'm just trying to make something that is quick and easy to access because I have a very small, tiny little thing that I'm trying to do. Let's take a look at IQ code. What do they have to say? Why so complicated? Okay, let's try it. Fuck it. Oh, sure, you would accept that, but I can't call this fucking statement here. Whatever. Alright. Leader. Fuck off. Leader is equal to yeah, that. I hope this works. Left, right. Let's do leader as go to down, go to left. Leader is equal to right. Interesting how it would auto-generate these two, but then it reaches this one and it's like, no, can't do it. I don't know how to auto-generate this one. Awesome. Alright, It's getting closer to 12. And I've wasted a lot of time on this script. Right. Anyways, let's take a look. See if this actually works. Left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Alright, cool. Now we're capturing that. Now, let's see if we can at least get the player party thing going. So I need to add another private player movement. call it PM. And then private start void start. Alright. Let's just do a try. And then catch. Catch. Debug dot log. Why would you do that? Debug dot log. No. Yeah. Cool. So PM has a. Let's create another thing here. So we have a private dir direction. What did I call it? New direction. Reader. And then switch. Switch Vider. But I want to make sure that Vider is equal to play PM dot Vider. Yeah. Case view direction dot up break case down break case left break case right break default. Let's head back to where is it? Ah, here it is. Physics cost 2D. Let's create something here. Private void cost, and this receives a vector 2 called dir. We want to do array cost 2D hit is equal to physics 2D dot raycast transform there. Transform dot position there. And actually, let's make this a bool. And we want to then do if. Oh, we want to. Oh, now let's just do this. Return true. Yeah. And let's create a temporary thing here. Bool hit. So hit is then equal to cost vector2 dot up. Yeah, that works. All right. And then if hit and this, otherwise return false. All right. So we have our structure ready. Hit is equal to cost vector2 dot down. Left, right, and then we do if hit is equal to true. We want to do double equals, and here we want to set it to true by default. Actually, to false by default, because why would I want to set it to true? That sounds redundant. False. All right. I want to check tag for beast, so oh wait, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I have to rethink this. I know how to rethink this. Game object. Right. So, and we return hit dot can't do hit.gameObject? No! Why? That sucks. .collider.gameObject. I can do that. Then if hit, so hit is bool, but we don't want it to be bool anymore. We want it to be a game object. And this game object is equal to null. So this means if hit does not equal null, then we do hit dot if hit dot if hit dot layer dot tag, I think let's do tag is equal to, let's do tag beast. Then we want to add to the party queue, then hit, actually no, it would be party for each game object beast in party. So is there a length that I could set? I feel like I should be able to set a length. Distance of 0.5f. There's a different way I could do this. If so, for int I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Okay. Because we know that we can only have 5. So if party I equals null, then party I is equal to hit. Okay. Let's do, how am I doing that? Let's do a private void follow layer. Alright, now we want to do here follow player let's add another bool, call this public check public bool check follow is equals to false, so just prevent it from continuously running. We are going to add this bool to it, so check, so it's check follow and that. Right. We'll determine how to do check follow now. I first want to do this part. Also, I don't have much time left, but I want to get the taming mechanic done first. So, we want to do for each. Yeah, this is where we do a for each. Game object beast in party. Let's first do something here. If a beast does not equal null, then we do this. And before we do that, what we want to do this is beast dot get component set equal to beast. Else beast dot get component this to this dot transform. Okay. then a beast is equal to beast. Right. We'll only do this for each beast that is in party. So now I would like to add a fixed update. I could add an infinite for loop into update, but I feel like that is asking for trouble. If I do a fixed update, then what does that mean? Because fixed update runs every time that the player updates something or some other nonsense like that. It's normally used for physics to save on processing power. If I just do a standard update that constantly checks something. If it's something small, it shouldn't create that big of a memory leak, especially if it keeps clearing itself. Alright, let's take a gander at this. Let's see how bad it gets. Alright. And then at the end of this, C follow gets set to false. Okay. Now we need to be able to set it back to true. So first things first, I would like to do a checker. So public, it's actually private. This shouldn't be public, this should be private int beast count is equal to 0. Let's do 4 int I this. Yeah, you got it. All right. Actually, no. This is supposed to be a for each. For each game object beast in party. It's int current beast count is equal to 0. Alright, so CB count then I'm gonna add an additional clause here just because I don't trust the way how Unity does things. If beast does not equal null. How did I even get to that? Does not equal null. Okay. Then we check if B count does not equal CB count, then first things first, we need to set do that, and then we need to do C follow to true. Right, cool. Now if I minimize this and set my beasts in different locations, and all three of these I set this to none. Cool. And then just to make sure this doesn't explode on itself, if target does not equal null, and okay, I do have a okay. I did already add something. I don't know why it didn't make sense to me the moment I read it. Right. Oh wait, that's right. These need colliders. 2D. Let's give them circle colliders. Each has a radius of 0.6, 0.5. Yeah, that's 0.5. Wait, it's not gonna work because I also need to give them all a tag called Beast. Save. Right. From there to there, call them Beast. Alright. Now, if I hit play, granted I did this all correct, nothing should break. Oh. Interesting. Would help if I had the script, eh? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Oh, we have our first crash. Good. So let's see if this is a directional thing real quick. Again. Player doesn't have physics, so it's not like it's trying to detect the player. Is the beast on the same level? Oh, wait, the beast is not on the same level. That's still a problem, though. I'll try and figure something out about that. Set this to 0. Here we go. Am I drunk? That looks like a bot that just commented. Okay, that crashed. Interesting. Wait, let's try this again. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. Let's close this for now. I'll figure that out later. We are... For each beast that does not equal null, let me try something. No, it doesn't work. This maybe? No. And let's do 5. RTI dot is set equal to null. With that being said, now go here, move up, move to the side, press E. Once again, it's set to itself and this fills up. So let's add some debuggers. And It's starting to become late, actually. It's only 12:26. I still have work tomorrow. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Okay. So you are currently a problem. Why are you a problem? What if I just get rid of it? Why does that happen? Okay. Let's add another check here. If party I is equal to hit, then we break as well. Okay, yeah, I know what that happens. I know what that happens. Sorry, that's my bad. I should actually just add that entire thing into a try catch. Oh. Why did that happen? Beast.getComponent, b follow script.target beast.transform. Set to 2 now. Same error. Let me bring the check back in. Let's see, follow is equal to false. Go here. If, let's see, follow is equal to true. And then we do this one. Cool. Now, I need to do all those same checks again. Before I do any checks, let me do this. Just do a try. And then we catch. Debug.log is no beasts found. I think this is my problem, because I'm not looking far out ahead enough. That should be good enough. And then here, need to do a few things. If C brain. So we need to check counts. That's what I did last time. Yeah. So do this. So CB count. It's equal to 0. This is an int. For each game object beast beast in party if beast is not equal null, then that goes plus plus, and then at the end we do if C if beast count does not equal C beast count, then number one, beast count is equal to C beast count, and C follow set equal to true. Let's see if the checker works. Okay, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Okay, cool. If beast does not equal null, no beast found. Interesting. It is now set to the player, but it doesn't want to follow the player. I feel like that approach is wrong, but let's just do it for now. Just to see if we can get it working. Let's take a look. Oh, will the next one work? Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's what I've been trying to do this entire time. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we have the let's go back to my references. We now have this system in play. with this part being my I'm not going to replug in the tablet right now. Debugger. Alright. But in future, we would like to make this. That is the wrong thing. In future, what we would like to do is we would like to time function or capture function? I think let's do this. We first want to capture the beast. Then we want to tame the beast. And then we can add beast to queue. All right. So I think this is the plan for the next one. Is we set up a rudimentary, I wouldn't say combat system, but combat scenario. So for next time. So next time we want to set up rudimentary combat scenario. We want to do a capture button. Currently no math. And we want to, what's the last thing we want to do? We want to see if we can put up a tame system. Taming system. So those would be like feeding, petting, etc. And then we want to load you in combat. Right. So this means we need a combat scene. We need a capture button. We need to simulate taming. So this will be just a button for now, and I'd also like to see what's in my queue, so we're most probably going to do a UI thing. I'm going to need more time than just an hour and something for this, so it's probably going to be a Saturday or Sunday thing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and